Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? 01 of 1 back again, and let me go and set up some of the YouTube stuffs real quick. I figure you guys aren't all going to be here right away anyways, so it should be fine, right? Right. Okay, so if we go into here, and I have to find my live. Nope. Gotta go here, and then, oh, there it is. Okay, wonderful. I'm gonna put it in the playlist. Wonderful. Let's see. That's all fine, well, and good. Let's see. Oh, there's a lot of other things when you're already, like, when you're actually live, there's like a lot more options to choose here, which is weird. Huh. Interesting. Anyways, so that should add it to the playlist right away, which is great. And then I gotta go over to here and change that. And I think once that's done, I think we're good to go. So head back over to here, and all right, so did all that in a minute 30, not bad. All right, why am I not leaving the, okay, I was hitting the wrong button. Anyways, we're over here in a donut section. This is a new donut section though, so just do a quick little fly out to the side here so we can take a look at what we got going on. Okay, so we are now up to our, what is that, 5th donut section? 4? No. Yeah, 4th donut section. Okay. But, yeah, so we got our base down there. We got a bunch of our little solar panels going over there. I did put another few solar panels in here, plus that one. And it's just kind of trying to find the sun right now, which I think it already has. And so we've got 5 of these little knobby sections in between, as we've done for everything else, right? And I've got another 5 little knobby sections built up here. So this is all new, and I think we ended off on that knobby section, so I built all of this since then. And then I've got this little unfinished looking section here, and this is going to be our spaceport. And I got to figure out how to make it fit within this particular size limit thing. So basically from this block here up into here, this will be kind of like the whole shebang, I guess. I do want to have like a large section, I don't know, kind of like an upper section for like, I don't know, put like a restaurant or something in there. A lounge, maybe in like an apartment or something like that, like a little hotel, right? Make it fancy. But I have to keep in mind that these sections below, the projection has this central section here, these little arms, and then it has that section down there, right? So if I want this to fit on here properly, well, one, I should probably make sure that it fits and I've got the height right here, because if I don't, that's going to be a problem. So, projector, there we go. And we'll face it south. I think that's south. That is south, right? Yes, okay. So I think that's where this is supposed to be. Okay, and we got build and repair units are doing their thing, so that's good. And I have to turn off the bobs on the 30th level, because that's what level we're on. Oh, they are off. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. There was something else I forgot to change on them. Bobs, level 30. Let's see, fly mode, grind to full, get stuck. There we go. Okay. Now, I should probably also turn off the bobs on the 29th level, because I think that is what built this up, which is what I don't want. So, bobs, section 29, we'll turn those ones off as well, and then that way I can take the projector and project this section that's going to go above this one, and hopefully it doesn't build until I have everything set. So, okay. Let's see, pitch is going to be -90. Forward offset is +16. Vertical offset is +24. We're off a little bit here. That's interesting. Horizontal offset? Nope, that's correct. I mean, once I get it to 0, of course. No, it's the... This is off by 1? That's weird. Huh. Weird. Okay, so there should be a block of space in between here. There should be a single block of space in here, which there is, which means that we have this set up properly, and we just got to make sure that everything is lined up, which it is. Wonderful. All right. Okay, so now what I have to do is turn this off and then turn the bobs back on. All right, so bobs 29 and 30, we'll turn all of those back on. Okay, so now I got to figure out how I'm gonna make this whole thing work. Let's see, and if I think about the types of windows that I've got 45s, I've got a 2x1, and I've got flats. So I could do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-sided 90 degrees. So within, from here to here, I'd have 5 sides, which is, you know, decent, I guess. Now, I think something that I am going to want to do, I don't know how easy it's going to be to do this, so maybe I should be careful, but... careful. Okay. We want to go out this way over to the edge. Basically over to here, but we're going to stop like one before it, so it kind of like cradles in here. I'm going to say we need to add like another 2 blocks on here, so let's take a look at the edge, make sure the edge is about lined up. Okay, that should be good. All right. So we have this, and then I want, what do I want? I suppose we could do something kind of basic and just create like a little cradle looking thing here. And that should work. Okay, so then the pipe will go down into here, but I kind of want this to be a bit more, I don't know, forward, so it gives me more of a cradle. I don't know. Let's see. So we're gonna go, yeah, just a little bit tighter in there. I think that'll be good. Let's see. Would it be possible to create kind of like a link on the outside? Sort of like a curve. I don't know if I can do that though. I mean, I can. It would just look a little weird. So, curve. No, we don't want to do that. So I know that if I go into the light armor panel, I am going to have curved pieces. But I wonder if I have like anything else that's curved. Like I've got these. I know I've got those. And that could be interesting, potentially. Then we would definitely want this to be, yeah, dark on the outside. But then I don't know how I feel about this having like that out like that. And if I make that a 45, I can't put this on the end of it. So that would be complicated. I don't know. I mean, I suppose it doesn't really matter because it's just going to be kind of like a little chain looking thing. It's not anything super specific. Doesn't have to be exactly like this. But we do want to make sure that we put this in here. And that just creates like a little linkage, I guess. So that's going to be completely just left like that. I don't think I'm going to run this down. I might do another one down at the bottom, but I don't know if I'm going to go any farther than that. And then I definitely, because this is going to be like the hotel area up here, I would definitely want to make sure that we have like a skylight type thing so we can see up and see out. And I don't know how well I'm going to be able to do that. And let's see, so I could put the windows on top of these blocks, or I could put them in these blocks. But if I do put them in these blocks, I'm going to need like a nice 90 or something like this, because windows can't fit in places that aren't 90. And then if I'm going to seal it, I have to close up that hole there, which I think I can do with another window just on the bottom here. Oh, but then I need something on the top too, because that goes right through. I was thinking about doing like a curve, but that would just, I mean, these still count as holes, I think. So I don't think that would work. I mean, it's fine. I would have to change a bit. I'm gonna need something else in here to kind of add support. So I'm just gonna run this straight down just so I can get rid of some sections of pipe without the whole thing breaking. And yeah. Okay. So now I can get rid of sections of pipe here, which I think is going to be useful. I probably have to get rid of that one, because I think if I put glass on the bottom there, I think it will seal. So let's get rid of that, and we'll get rid of this. All right, and then we'll put in one of these because we need that to seal against, and then I can go a little special over here with the pipe going down. Make sure that's south, which I believe it is. Yep, that's south. Okay. All right, so that's fun. Now I need little 1x windows, so we'll throw those in under here. Nope, you need to go up like that. And I think this will work for allowing us to seal this area. And that gives us kind of like a little bit of, you know, view up here. And then looking from down below, everything is nice and sealed off. So I think that'll work. And then I'm gonna need, we're gonna have to get a little creative with these things. Do I have an inverse one? No. Basically, I want this to go from here up onto here, right? And then also, I'm gonna need something for recharging power and oxygen, hydrogen, all that other good stuff in here as well. Let's see. This is not the right side. Is this the right side? That's the right side. All right. I only have a med kit on one quadrant of this, so I'm just trying to make sure I pick the right quadrant so I'm not running around inside of here trying to find it. Okay. So let's head back up. All right, now something I think I am gonna want up here is like an angled thing going down, so we can get kind of like a curve on here, and then this will remain here, kind of like just kind of holding things together. And then I could maybe make it look a little bit more fancy, potentially throw a little 2x1 thing in there. Just so it doesn't look like a big wrench sitting out there. I mean, it's still gonna look like a wrench, but it's a fancier wrench, right? And then plus it makes it look like this is actually doing something, which is kind of what I'm going for here. Let's see. Something else I kind of want to do, which I think would be interesting. Now, I don't know if this is going to interfere with the pipe that has to go through here. I don't think it will. But we're going to take this and we're going to change it to a very, very dark red. Bright red, not really dark red. And then we'll do that on all sides. And I think, you know, that'll just add like a little bit of extra something. And it'll look interesting. And I could actually make this kind of clamp around, which would be interesting. So if I go into here, right, and I want these to go onto here, and we'll put another set down here, and then I can run a flat section here, and then we'll run another one over there. This is just strictly for aesthetics. Like, there's no reason for this. It's just because I can. Then we'll put the end with the box on here, because that'll make it look, I don't know, more interesting. And we'll put that there, which means that our curve has to be underneath that. Yeah, it just kind of like wraps around. I like it. And then I could do some on the side here, but again, I don't know how I want to do the glass in here yet, so I think I should probably hold off on that. Let's see, so I have to think about the type of glass that we have, because that's going to determine the angles that I can use. Because we're going to have to make this thing go around a corner. Horizontally, right? So this is going to be kind of like straight, and then 2x1, and then 45, and then 2x1, and then straight again, right? So if I'm going to do that, but then also have it kind of angle up or curve upwards, that means that on the vertical sections, I can only have a 45 here, because the only pieces that I have that will work for this are these ones here. Sorry, 2x1 edge. Yeah, these ones. So I got to try to make these things work out somehow, some way. Not exactly sure how that's going to work. But I do know that this is a 2x1 on either edge, and then it's a 45 on that side right there. So because that's all that I have to work with, unless I want to make things look a bit janky, which I don't, I'm going to have to make sure that we stick to a 45 for the angle, and then hopefully everything just kind of works out. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so the next thing that I should probably do is figure out how to put this thing in here. So let's go with our gray color again. If I'm going to want a 45, I can do it here. So the 45 would go in this space. So this would need to be the 2x1 base. And this is how I'm kind of putting in a little bit of a curve on the bottom side here. And then we could do this, and then we would then have to kind of like make this go outwards like this. And this is what we would have to fit our glass to. So I don't know how that's going to work, or if it's going to work, but we're going to try it. And we'll see what we can do. And then, of course, we can only go out to this block right here because the pipe's going to be in that space. So this is going to be the other block here. And then for here, I think what I would want to do is go with a 2x1 base and then go with a half block going down. And this will be kind of like the edge of our, I don't know, area. And then as far as how big I want this to be, I mean, how big of a window do you need here? Probably just 3, right? And then we can do regular old floor. Oh, that would have to mean this would have to be a regular old box. There we go. And then this would go out to the middle here. Now, underneath this is going to be where we have all of our garages, ship container, whatever things, docking stations, whatever you want to call them. We're going to have them there. Let's see. And then I do want to have this open if I can, which I think I can. So if I do that and I put in a little 45, that is not a 45. There we go. Then what I can do here is I can actually put railing around here. And then the people can kind of go over to here and like look down and kind of see what's going on. And then below this, we can put in a 45-degree angle window all the way down. So this section in here could potentially remain, what is the word I'm thinking of? Sealed. Sorry, my brain just like went in full design mode with what I'm going to try to do here. So let's see, we'll throw that in there, we'll throw that in there, we'll throw that in there. Now, all I'm trying to do here is just put in something that will help us seal this area. And rather than putting in a block here, I think I want to put in a window. And we'll go with this one. Do we not have... Hold on. I know we have it. I think it's in this one. There we go. Okay, so this has to go up like that. And I think that will seal. And then I can make the bottom section here, like how it goes onto the container or conveyors. I can make that look, or try to make it look a bit more fancy. But yeah, so this will just be kind of down there. That should seal the whole area once I've got, you know, this built up, of course. Balin, welcome. Says, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too. But yeah, I was kind of in the design stage for this thing, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe this would be something interesting for people to watch. So I decided to go for a live again. And, you know, it's New Year's Eve. Some people are out partying, but not everyone. Some of us are just kind of chilling on the interwebs, watching videos. So, figure, if I'm doing that, other people are probably doing the same. Alright, so... Now, another thing that I could do is leave this section here for, like, apartments. And you'd, like, walk down into them or something. You can have like a little hallway going around or something. I don't know. We can figure something out with that, but I think what I need to do now is figure out how to get our curve in here. So that's going to be interesting. I know I got to go out this way. Oh, and by the way, I have millions of iron right now, so it's kind of great. Alright, yeah, so we're right at the edge of the pipe right there, so I think that's as far out as we go. And then, of course, we're going with this, because we got to build this up again. Balin says, I party at home, it's too costly to go to a bar or club. Agreed. I was thinking about going out. I was kind of like, you know, tossing it around in my mind. I've been asked, you know, some of my friends, like, if I were to do this, where should I go? And, you know, they gave me some good suggestions. There's actually a really, really nice upscale restaurant that I could have gone to around here. I mean, it's a little bit of a travel, but a really, really nice one. But I don't know, I think it would have cost me like $100 just to go there, you know, dinner plus drinks, and that would have been a little too much, so. Let's see, Alex says, I was wrong about the ion thrusters on the moon last stream. I was just bad at flying with ions on the moon. Nice. Well, I'm pretty sure that no one here is going to, like, hold you to account for that. Like, I don't think any of us are elitist jerks who are going to, you know, correct you on every little mistake that you make. So, if you feel happy that you now know the correct answer, then I'm happy for you. Alright, so we got 4 on the outside, so we need to go one more up. And then that can go there, and then we need the 2x1. Let's see. Okay, then we need 1, 2, 3, 4 to get to the edge, which of course we do because that's what I have it set to. I said 4 and then I put 5. Nice. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3. That should be 4. Wait, am I off by 1? I'm probably off by 1. I feel like I'm off by 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 on the bottom. 3 on the bottom. 4 on the top. Okay. Balin says, this is the worst day to have a, quote, nightcap, unquote. The cops are out to get people if you're at home. There's no limit when playing a video game, aka DUI. Agreed. I try not to mingle with the cops ever because I don't trust them. But that's just me. I don't know. I think my main beef with cops is, you know, they say that they serve and protect, but they don't say what they serve and protect. Like, we're supposed to think that they serve and protect the people, but what they actually are, you know, hired to do is to serve and protect the law, not people. So, I don't know. Take that for what you will, I guess. Why does that look weird? No, that's right. Okay. Is that right? That is right. Okay, I'm just... I don't know what's going on. Alex says they're filling their quota. I've actually talked to a couple cops before, and apparently there is no quota. Like, that's not, like, an actual thing. No, not that I believe them. Because I think if you're in a job where you have to arrest people, and your boss tells you, hey, we need to arrest 20 people tonight, go get it. And I'd be like, I don't know. Like, if I was them and that was my job, I'd be like, okay. I mean, granted, I would never have that job because I, you know, fundamentally disagree with it, but still. Like, at my current job, right? Like, if they told me to, and like, we don't have quotas, right, at my job either. If they said, you know, you need to get 20 designs done this month, I'd be like, wow, okay, that's a lot, but okay. You know, and I'd do my best, I guess. But, I don't know. Enough about the cops. We don't care about them. We are here to build stuff because we like building stuff. So, let us get back to doing that. Yeah, the lag that I'm experiencing while playing the game is getting worse, and I think it's because the game is saying, hey, you got a lot of stuff here. You sure you need it all? And I'm like, yes, I'm sure I need it all. So I'm wondering if it's a limitation of the game itself or if it's a limitation of my computer. And I don't think it's a limitation of my computer, but I could be wrong. Alright, so we'll put that there, we'll put that there, and then we need windows. Nope, need the other ones. There we go. That goes there, that goes there. Balin says, yes, build, build, build! And PlayStationeers. Well, I mean, you can play PlayStationeers. I'm just gonna, you know, play this until I actually get this thing built. So, you have fun with that, Charles. Alright, so there's our other little clip-looking thing. And then everything appears to be at the right level, so that's good. Alright, so now we gotta figure out this part. We want it to be as curved as possible. Balin says, cough, cough, hint, hint, I might have the coof. So if we go out 3 here and we go out 3 here, where does that put us? I think we're going to go out 2 more, unless that puts us too close together. No, I'm actually okay with that. Okay, so now we want to go with the 2x1s. And then we'll go and do one of those. And I think I want 2 sets of these. So let's go here. And then we should have like 3 sections for the 45. If not, we might have to shorten this up a little bit. And I am out of steel plate. Wonderful. Careful now. All right, so plate. Get rid of some extra stuff here. Grab another 100 of those. Okay. So back to here. My nose is itchy. I don't know why my nose is itchy. Yeah, so I think that's going to be 3 45s right there. Perfect. Okay. That wasn't supposed to go there. Sir. There we go. Okay, so it's going to be 5 out on the side, 2 sets of 2x1s, 3 45s, another 2 set of 2x1s, and then 5 on the side again. So hopefully that is, it's not going to be like perfectly circular, but it'll be close. And I'm okay with close. All right. And now what I need to do is fill in the rest of this. Now, we are going to put in like stairs and stuff to get down into like the hotel area, I guess. So I'll just put this in here for now, and then we'll change it as we see fit. Oh, and when you're doing big areas like this, best way to do it is to go 3 blocks out from wherever you're looking. Click 3 times. And then you can get that done pretty quickly if you do it that way. Viking, welcome. How's it going? Viking says, I finally made it to a stream. Yay. Congratulations. But yeah, my streams have been like totally just kind of chaotic and not really planned at all, so I don't blame you for not making it to one. No, didn't miss one. All right. So that is going to be the size of a quarter of our platform. And then I have to try to figure out how to get the windows to cooperate around this corner. Viking says, no, YouTube hasn't been notifying me to your stuff. Yeah, they're shadow banning me for some reason. I don't know why. Rude. But it's fine. Yeah, because I was looking for it just for my own videos, like just typing in 01 of 1 on the YouTube whatever search thing, and nothing came up. And I'm like, you serious, guys? I've got like over 1,000 videos and you can't find one? Come on. So yeah. I don't know. I think they're probably still salty over their political loss this year in America, so... The lady they wanted did not win. And I say good riddance. Let's see. We need some of these. Let's see. There we go. That'll go there. That'll go there. And we need to rotate. Here we go. And then window again. Window. Alright, and then we'll throw some more windows over here. Oh, and I updated my count of windows to store from 500 to 5,000. Or bulletproof glass anyways, yeah, from 500 to 5,000. So hopefully we'll have enough to keep us going for a while. Window, there we go. Oh, I was supposed to put 2 more of those down, whoops. My bad. Now we're gonna want this one here. Oh, we gotta go up 1 more. Okay, that's fine. I'm kind of wondering if this is gonna let me put all this stuff in here. Because once we get to like the 45s and like connecting windows via 45s, they tend not to want to stick to each other. So I don't know how that's gonna work. Okay, so we'll go from this side because it's easier to place them. Okay. And then this whole thing has to go in. That's going to be fun. Again, we'll go from this side. Okay. So there's that. Now, if you don't mind, I need that 45 again. And then window 2x1. Alright, so there's that. Doop, doop. There we go. Okay, so now I have to try to figure out how to make this work around the corner. Which I think I can do. It's just going to be a little complicated. All right. Get some charge. Excellent. All right, back to it. All right. Now, again, like we have to keep in mind that this section right here, for the next projection, right, is going to be this central column here, these pieces here, and then that piece going down there. So it's kind of like a stretched out Z. And so we have to make sure that when we place this on there, we're going to have the central column, the pieces that go along the side, and then the pipes, which are going to go down through here. So we have to make sure that we leave room for them, because otherwise they will be angry at us. Okay, so I think the smartest thing for me to do right now is to do the 45 roofs first. Or, I mean, it's not really like a roof, but, you know, it's like a roof, right? So we're going to do these first. And then I'm going to do it on the other side too, and then I don't know if each side is going to touch. No, I don't think it's going to touch. Okay. So then we might have to get a little creative in here. I mean, granted, this whole thing has been just one effort to be creative, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah, okay. So this is going to be interesting, trying to get that to work properly. Okay, let's get the next part, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna need these in here. And then we're gonna need one each in here. And then we're gonna need to do the same thing over here on this side. And then we're gonna need the inverted ones to fit the spaces in between that. So this is complicated, of course, because... Oh, nope, had it. There we go. And I think we have to keep that on there. Yeah, so that's going to be weird on the top here. So that means that for our roof here, we're going to have to put the windows in this space here, not on the underside in this space here. Because otherwise they're not going to seal against this. So, I mean, we figured one thing out, so that's good, right? Alright, so then I got to go back into this phase. There we go. Oh, and I was supposed to put the other, these things in there. Oops. My bad. Okay. And then you have to go, nope. Like that. There we go. Okay, and then we'll put these ones in. Oh, that is not great. Okay, that's going to be a problem. Huh. Yeah, we don't have a piece that can fit in there, at least not glass anyways. So that's complicated. But it's fine, we'll figure something out. And I'm out of girders again. Alright, girders. Okay. And then that can go there. Alright. And then this little triangle section right here, we can fit all of that with the angled 1x1 windows. So that shouldn't be a problem. And then just like these little 2x1s, we're going to have to alternate between the regular and the inverted ones. But that's fine. We can do that. Alright, so you are going to go into here. Can I put it on there? Yes, I can. Wonderful. And I can put this one in there. That is not where you were supposed to go, sir. And then we can do the inverted ones. It's got to go in here like that. Alright. Now, about this section here. How do I fix this? Okay, so I think I'm going to replace this little section with block. Just because it'll look nicer if I do it like that than if I kept those two pieces of glass in there. Okay, so we're going to need that in there. And then that can go into there. And then, let's see, we're going to need... Is it this one? Nope, hang on. No, it's not this one. It is this one. There we go. Okay. So then that will go there and there. And then this Yeah, I don't know if we have one that will fit that. If it is, it's going to be in here. But that one obviously doesn't work. That one doesn't work. That one doesn't work. This one doesn't work. This one I think is going to be the closest one to working, but don't like it. But I might be able to replace these two with a different one. So I think that'll still be in here. And then, yeah, it'll just be these ones. Okay, and then with that, we should be able to make this whole thing work as we would like. So we're gonna have a little bit of blocks in the corner. Should be all right though. All right, and then this is gonna be like a whole like enclosed area in here. And let's see, how do I wanna run the windows? I could do 1x1s for everything. Or I could jazz it up a little bit, maybe. Do some bigger ones. If I did a 2x3, I mean, that would have to go in here like that. Or I could do a 3x3 in here. And then do another one over here. And then 1x1s in there. I think that could make it a bit more interesting. Then 1x1s in here. And then with this one, I think I want to go with these. All right, and then we'll go back to a 3. That should work. All right. Then we'll go back in here, grab our windows. All right. And then we'll run. That is not where you were supposed to go, sir. Okay. And then we're going to need these 2x1s. Only we're going to need the flat ones. Is that the right one? It is, but not for that side. So that'll go there, and then we need the other one for... There we go. And then we'll fill in these little pieces here. Just little side windows. That should be good. So, a little bit of a design element on there. You know, makes it look a little bit less monotonous, I guess. And that should also act as a good seal for everything. So hopefully that'll be fine. And then something I could do, just to kind of justify this being here. Because I can actually connect underside all of this, I can actually run that over to the corner there. And then it'll act kind of like a strut, I guess, that holds up the ceiling. Or not a strut, a rafter. But like an exposed rafter. Oh, and I gotta show you guys something else that I did on the ground floor as well. I took out all of those additional large containers because I had processed all the stone, which took a while, by the way. But let's just hop down here. It's going to take us a while because we're pretty high up. But you can kind of see them right there. So I have made silos. And I even labeled them too. Whoa, 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 whoa. Coming a little too hot there. So, there we go. So we have silos. Each of these have 4 large containers in them. So we have silo west A, silo west B, and then we have silo east A and silo east B. And then I can build these out pretty much as far as I need to, provided I need the storage for it. And then to take a look at our little area down here, I took out all of the drills, so now it's just a big empty donut down here, cylinder, whatever you want to call it. It's big down here, like there's a lot of space that we took out. And this is ready for additional drilling whenever we need the materials. So that shouldn't be too much of an issue. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys that. That's pretty much the only other changes I've made down here. I have projections for those, so they're easier to make, but... Alright, now, all the way back up to the top. It's going to take a while. We are maxed out on speed. And we're still not there yet. Alright. Why does that look weird? I think it's just the way the light is rendering on it. That's fine. Alright, so we've got our little corner donut looking thing. Now, if I wanted to do this properly, what I would do is I would make a projection of this and then rotate it around. But I don't know how well that's going to work. I mean, I can try it, of course. I'll have to turn off the bobs for the 30th and the 29th levels, so levels 29 and 30, we'll turn you guys off. This one is already loaded up with the next section, so I'm going to leave that one alone. I don't know if I can place a block on top of this. Oh, I can. Lovely. Okay, so we're just going to put that there. I'm going to have to build it manually, of course. Okay, and then I have to take a snapshot of this section. Okay, hopefully that doesn't take the entire building. Because it is connected right now, so it would make sense if it did. So we'll just call this test. Let's see if that's all right. Okay, and then we'll load this guy up with test. Can I actually get under there? Oh, I can. Nice. Okay, so, oh, right. I have to name this the test projector. All right. So what may end up happening is I'll have to disconnect this section and then remake the blueprint, which, fine. All right, so projector test, blueprints, bring up test again. Only the largest grid will be used, which is the base. Yeah, that's the base. Okay. Yeah, so we definitely have to redo this. All right, so we'll turn this back off. We have to disconnect all of the sections here, which is going to be fantastic. But it should be fine. So this connector gets unlocked, and then these 4 connectors down here get unlocked. Hopefully the weight that's there doesn't make the whole thing fall over. I don't think it will, but it could also cause imbalance, which is going to be complicated. So I think maybe before I unlock this last one, I should probably save. Probably be a good idea. Just in case it all goes to crap. Alright. Oh, nope. Magnetic field is strong enough. Okay, perfect. Alright, so let us... I'm going to take a look at this. I think where you make the projector, like whatever block you're looking at, that becomes like the center of it, I think. And then that becomes test. Yes. Okay. Now that should be good. So I'm just going to reconnect these things so that way, you know, I don't have to worry. All right. And just make sure that they're still kind of even. Hopefully they are. Looks fairly even, right? Yeah. I'm also taking note of the gap between these because the gap should be smaller on these two than on the other two, and if they're not, then we're good. Yeah, it looks like they're about the same, so I think we're good. All right, wonderful. So now I have to load up this projector with the quadrant that we have finished. Control panel, projector, test. Turn it back on, blueprints, load up the proper one again. All right, now this should, oh, interesting. So it didn't pick the center block. Okay, that's fine. But we gotta move it, so, nope, that way is fine. I'll go and change this one to go this way. Vertical offset, probably 24. No, more than 24. Okay. Now that will complete this section here. So now we get to turn everything back on and hope that nothing breaks. Oh, let's just double check to make sure this is loaded up correctly. Yeah, heights look good, angles look good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep, okay. All right, let's get to building. Sir, thank you. Okay, so we need to turn the bobs back on. Sections 29 and 30, and they should be having a field day. Perfect. I'm gonna have extra projectors, but that's fine. I'm just gonna color this guy a different color, so I know that's not the one that's supposed to be there. And we'll just let the rest of this build. Work smarter, not harder. That is my drink, by the way, if you're wondering what that weird sound was. My drink from breakfast that I still haven't finished yet. All right. So now we wait. And I'm going to open up the door because my computer is heating up the room. Is it exciting? Is it everything you hoped and wished it could be? Oh, the other thing I should have done is built the inside of that thing first. Oh well, that's fine. This is mostly just to get the glass work done. Everything else I can do on my own because it's not going to be too fiddly like this is. It's a lot of glass. But the idea is that you'll have visitors, they'll come up from the garages, I guess, farther down, or the ports that I think I might have to put farther out for larger ships, or like a dock or something that goes out that way. And then they'll be in here, which will be like a big, huge, I don't know, hotel type thing. And then this will be completely enclosed, and then it'll have atmosphere too, so you can breathe in here, you know. Places to sit, recharge, you know. It'll be good. I think it'll be good. I don't know, we'll find out. But we just gotta wait for it to finish building. which is going to take a while. And then once this quarter is done, then we rotate the projector like a maintenance crew, or they're dropping off materials or picking up materials or something like that. So, but even then, like we've got like little donuts down there, so you know, and I got to build those up too. That's going to take a while. They'll probably remain blank for a while. And then once I get farther up, because we have less than a kilometer to go now, which is nice. So we still have a ways to go, but we're getting there. And then in here, it's going to be about 0.08 gravity, right? So it's not terrible. Ion thrusters should be able to handle that. Question mark. Oh, and I gotta make the little knobby things on here too. Yeah, those things. I don't wanna. Whatever. It's gotta be done, so it'll be done. And then, let's see. So I'm gonna have to go over here onto this side. Alright. Yeah, so this is the boring part. So I've got to repeat this, you know, 2 more times. It's going to take time to get everything built. If you guys want to sit here and watch, I guess I can keep streaming for a little bit. Maybe at least get the next section started or something. I mean, this one's like just about done, which is nice. Actually built fairly fast, and I think it's because I made sure to stock up on, you know, the 5,000 bulletproof glass. Now, we're probably using all of that for all of these windows, but... And then I have to go and build the hotel under this. And then under that is going to be the garages or docks for, I don't know, little ships. I don't know if I want to have like collective garages where it's like a big open space with like a couple of connectors on here for like different ships. Or if Viking says, I'm down to sit around for it. Okay. But yeah, so... I mean, I could have like separate garages, right? So they'll have like a garage here. Like I could have like 8 different little garages around here for 8 little ships if they want to dock. And then I could have like a longer actual dock going out this way for... So this will be like the covered storage. So it would cost more money, of course. And then this would be the open... Oh, geez. Brian Lowe just subscribed. Wow, welcome. And Death Bobo was his name in parentheses, so that's interesting. Alright, so it looks like this is done. Now, provided I have set this thing up properly, all I should have to do is rotate it. Oh, I have to turn the projection back on too. That's dumb. Okay, so if that projection is now done, then I can take this out and it shouldn't try to rebuild it, which is fine. And then I need to set this guy up again. So now that that's done, let's go to the bobs. 2930, we'll turn those off. Then I have to go into the test projector. Let's see, so I have to load up this thing again. Now this is going to be the difficult part because, well, no, I have the projector off. So it's going to try to build a projector, but because I don't have it set to keep the projection, if you just reproject it on exactly what's already there, it'll just kick it off again, which is annoying. But because I have this one block here, it'll actually keep it active. So now what I got to do is rotate. Oh, hey, that's not cool, dude. Okay, so this is not set up to be in the center. Okay, so let's rotate it that way, which puts the new one over there. So I think that is the one that we want. Okay. Now we just have to re-maneuver everything. Okay, so I think the vertical stays the same. And then this has to change. And then the forward offset also has to change. I think that is where that goes. And let's just run through it real quick, make sure it looks good. Okay, same here. That's loaded up there. We got 5 blocks here. We've got 5 blocks there. Okay, so I think this is good. And then all I have to do is turn the bobs back on. There we go. And then as soon as that gets built, I'll just paint it again. There we go. And now we wait again. And then I've got to find some way to connect. I'll probably take out another section in here somewhere so I can make it go out this way, because we're going to have access to storage and, you know, ventilation and stuff like that, just so we can, you know, pressurize this whole area. But yeah, with the bobs, especially if you're building big, it can get a little boring. But, you know, bobs are required if you're trying to build big. So, yeah. Oh, you know what I just realized something. There is a block. Yeah, this one. That's what I wanted. Alright, make sure that is there. We can put that one to there. We can put that one to there. And I'll just have to paint them green, and then they should be good to go. And then, let's see, there's going to be the angles here. Okay, and then we need the flats. Should I do the split flats? I'm going to do the split flats. Why? I don't know. Seems like a good idea. Alright, so that can go there, that can go there. Right, almost done? Yeah, I think this is the last set right here. Alright, and then paint. Okay, that's gonna have to go from this side. I wonder if I made these the darker green instead of this one. This one seems a little light. Hang on, let me go with the darker one. Not really that much of a difference. Okay, so that's good. Little extra pizzazz. And then this is, I'd say, about 30% done. And then another thing I should probably check is to make sure that I have enough iron. I mean, I should. I had millions, but you never know how much this stuff actually uses. Let's see, that's all ore. 1.1 million, 1.17 million, 150,000. 640,000. Okay. So we have used quite a bit, but we still have quite a lot of iron here to process. And I think the refineries are still working on the stone. Oh wait, no, they're working on the silicon right now. Okay. I could probably turn off the silicon mines. Because we probably have enough. And then the other one is going to be... It's gold, silicon, I think this way south, or north, right? Yeah, that's north. Okay. Wow, we can actually see the ice caps from here. That's cool. But yeah, so I have 2 silicon miners. I guess I didn't name the other one, which is bad form on my part. Yeah, so this one's still working. Did I not name you, sir? I did not. Okay, so that's auto mine silicon. Let's see, auto mine silicon 2. We'll turn that off. There we go. But yeah, so that's our tether so far. It's a lot. And then once we get up to the edge of gravity up there, then we'll actually build our spaceport. And yeah, it'll be fun. A lot of work, but it should be fun. And I'm not messing with too many mods, so I don't think it'll break like the last one that I tried making did. Because, yeah, that wasn't great. I think it got to the point to where, like, asteroids were coming in, like, completely pink or something like that, and it's like, I broke it. I built too big. I went too far. Oh, yeah, this is actually looking, rather spiffy. Nice. Okay. Did I tell this to keep the projection? I don't think I did. Of course not. I'm smart. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so that should be done, which means we can get rid of that. Then I'll have to turn the bobs off again. Alright, bobs. You guys can turn off. I need to get back in here for the projector. Projector. Here we go. Blueprints, test. That's rest. That is the wrong word, sir. There we go. Okay. And someone is likely launching fireworks outside. Fun. I think that is correct. Yep, those are definitely fireworks. Okay, that can go there. Vertical offset is fine. This has to go out that way. Just double check. Make sure everything's lining up. We got 5 blocks over there, same level. 5 blocks, same level. Wonderful. All right, let me see. Bobs. Then those will be back on and building. And then this guy gets painted blue. Excellent. And I need power. All right. At least the fireworks are from farther away. At least it sounds like they're farther away, so it's not triggering my PTSD. Because, like, if it's the neighbors launching them, dude, like, I either gotta, like, blast music or something, because it'll start making me jump out of my seat. It's not fun. And balloons popping, that one I think is even worse. I was going to, what was it, like a baby shower or something for my cousin, for their kid. And it was at the VFW, which is if you think about the planning that went into saying that the kids can go ahead and pop balloons at a VFW, yeah. But that's what they did. We were in the basement though, and like the actual bar and everything was upstairs, so I don't think it was loud enough for the people up there to hear anything. Plus, they were jamming, blasting the music up there anyways. So I think those people would have been fine. But for me, I was talking because I guess some of the veterans had come down, just to kind of see what was going on. And plus, there was another bar down there anyways. And I was talking to this one guy, and I think he was Desert Storm, I think. Just kind of shooting the shit or whatever. And all of a sudden, like, the kids started popping balloons. And, the first couple, just made me, like, just head jerks over to the side to figure out where, the explosion is coming from. But as they kept on doing it, and there were, like, 50 to 100 balloons in there, it got to the point to where, like, I almost fell out of my seat because my legs jumped so hard that they actually pushed me out of the bar stool that I was sitting on. And then at that point, it's just like, okay, I gotta go. So I went upstairs for a little bit, mostly just so I could make my heart slow down. But yeah, after that, I stayed up there for like a good 10-15 minutes to make sure that all of the balloons were popped. And then I went back down. So my cousin came over. He's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "No, I'm fine. It's, just explosions." And he's like, "Oh, shit, I didn't think about that." And he's like, yeah. But whatever. Part of the deal when you sign the dotted line. You got to deal with shit like that. But it's fine. I'm fine. And these ones sound more like, I don't know, like a plastic bag. Like when you trap the air and then you kind of pop it, but it's like from like a block away. So it's not that bad. Sounds like they've stopped anyways, so that's good. Alright, so I have to try to figure out how to make all of this stuff work. Okay, so if I'm going to build an area up here for a restaurant or something like that. Viking says I have to watch them to not mess with me. Yeah, it doesn't work for me. If I watch them, it actually kind of makes it worse because now I'm anticipating it, which is, never a good thing. Okay, so let me think about this. How do we want this to look? I mean, we're going to need vents in here. I mean, that's pretty much a given. So I'm thinking this is probably a good level for that. And how do I want this to work or to look, I suppose? Because I want to take this out and we'll replace this one with one of these. Actually, no, hold on. We're going to do something better than that. We're going to go with these ones. Because it's rounded, it fits in better. Oh, crap. It's projected. I forgot. See if we can beat it. 9. There we go. No! It's not letting me place it. Oh, hey, there we go. We got it. Nice. Alright. So that should work there. That should give us a good 3 blocks of headspace up here. That might be a little complicated. Because if I have that going diagonally in here, that's only going to give us 2 blocks of headspace. And then if we have 4 down here, maybe I should move this down to this level, because then we'll have 3 blocks of space, 3 blocks of space, and then the extra block up here for the rafters. I think that'll work. No, too fast. Alright, so let's go here, and there we go. Perfect. Except for that one. It's supposed to be there. Okay, so if we do that, we take that out. I mean, this isn't going to be here anyways, so none of that's going to be there. And then this will be actually our main anchor point. I mean, granted, we'll be anchored through the glass walls and stuff, but I want to have a secondary anchor point like closer to the center here. So this will be our secondary anchor point. And I think I'm going to do this with these ones. And then we'll run this out to, I don't know, probably, yeah, probably there is good. And then, let's see, I'm going to need to put a vent on there. Make it this little fancy one here. Okay, so it looks like this is all built now, so that's good. I can't actually get out over there now, so now I have to go down here and out and around. So that's fun. All right, and then this is saying I'm angry because there's a block that I want to build, but I can't build it because you have put a different block in its place, which I'm fine with. Okay. So these two can now go because we don't need them. All right, now that one has the next level, so we'll keep that one in place. So this should be the north side, which means, yep, ice cap right over there. Perfect. Okay, so we've got our big little bubble looking thing here. We'll have multiple levels, layers, whatever you want to call it, inside. So that should be fine. I mean, this is a huge space in here. Absolutely huge space. And then for here, because we want to be fancy, we're going to go with this one. And this, on top of being functional, will actually also be structural as well. Okay, so now the only bad thing about that is when you're connecting those to these blocks, like you've got like that open space in there. I mean, not up on here, but down in there you do, so I don't know how I feel about that. And then also, we're gonna want some way to connect this to the ground. I don't know if we want to connect it to the ceiling. Actually, hang on. I've got, what is that? First aid cabinet? That's fancy. Small grid only, though. Okay, so I need something tall, like maybe this. And then probably the offset one would be perfect. I'm thinking, because that should be able to go under here. Connect this down to the floor. And it also doesn't look terrible either. And then that means that I can get rid of this, and then it's supported through here to the floor, which means that the floor is being held up by that right there, as well as up with that right there. So structurally, more sound. And then I can actually open this area up, and then we can make that like a, put some rails down there, something. So let's go rails, and we'll throw that in there. Okay, so there's that, and then we'll get the 45s in here. And then that'll just be like, you know, a little place where you can like look and like, oh, look at that, interesting. But yeah, so. And then at the end of each of these, we're gonna have the vents, so that'll help to pressurize the space, which will be good. All right, now I should be able to get rid of all of this. Because right now, I mean, granted it's supported with these pillars too, but I mean, otherwise, like there is no other connection with the base here except for these pillars and that pipe. Like none of this other stuff is connected right now, which makes me nervous, but should be fine. I'm not doing anything that should involve clang, so I'm not anticipating any kind of explosions or anything. But if you're wondering why I was so worried about the structural integrity, that is why. Alright. So that'll fill that out, and then we've got 7. Yeah, looks like 7. Alright, so let's change this out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Then we're gonna need some vents. Alright, so that will go there. This one will go here. This one will go here. Nope, that one's already got one. And then this one will go here. Okay, so that's fun. And then I want more of these little offset truss pillar things under here. I should probably make a medical room in here too. Alright, so we want more of these. Might as well use the diagonals while I've got them. And then, I wonder, can I put these like on the inside here? Is that gonna... Oh, I can. I should probably do that for this one here, so I can actually use this block space. So, let's do that. Now, these ones that are floating here, they're literally going to be floating. They're not actually connected to this block at all. So they're being held up by these diagonal ones, which means that we can't damage the diagonal ones, otherwise the straight rails are going to fall off. But, hey. It's fun, right? If I wanted to, I could put like a panel or something down on here, and then those could be sitting on top of the panel, and that would be fine. I should probably do that just because... Gives the railing a bit more stability, and that way in case I break something for whatever reason or I misclick and I accidentally color it purple and the bobs decide to take it out, I don't actually lose any more railing, which should be good. Alright, so let's see, I need to go some direction over there. Okay, I have to look for like that solar panel right there, because then I know which way south is and then I know which way east is. Because that is on the east side on this particular donut. One more. Excellent. All right. Now, let's hop back up there. Now, again, for those of you who are watching who aren't saying anything and have never seen my content before, this is not the spaceport. This is part of the tether. This is just, the spaceport is going to be up there. So we still have to get up there. This is just kind of a little bit of decoration before we get there. All right, so now that that's been said, let's go ahead and get this all out. And then I'm also going to need to figure out how to get some stairs up here. And what I really wish we had, which we don't, at least I don't think we do, is like an inverted curve. I mean, I know that we've got that with, you know, the curved one in here, which we can make as an inverted curve, or we'd use the glass, you know, as an inverted curve, but we don't have a solid block inverted curve. So that would, instead of like making a circle like around the outside, it would make a circle in the hole in the middle. So imagine that empty space over there would be used up, right? And then the solid part over here wouldn't be. Like, we need that block. We don't have it. So I'm stuck with using these things. But it's fine. This will work too. Octagons are all right. Okay. And then, just like what we did below, we can put in some railings around here as well. So let's do that. That is a straight railing. I need a diagonal railing. Thank you. There and there. Nope. Rotate. Wrong rotate. There we go. There and there. And then we need to go to the straight railings. And then these ones are unfortunately going to have to float because there's no way that I can replace the pipe there with something. And the top of the pipe isn't actually a buildable thing, so those are just going to have to float. Okay, so how do we want to get up here? I want to do like a spiral staircase, but I don't think I can. Because, I mean, the only thing that we have is like this, right? And I can make these go in a spiral, but it's not going to be the same as like an actual, you know, legit spiral staircase. I'm not going to do ladders because I want people to be able to walk up here. And I'd prefer it be kind of, you know, like a meandering walk, not like a hike. So if I could use the 2x1 stairs, I would. These ones. But, I mean, we're going to have to go up, what, 4 blocks? Yeah, 4 blocks. Like, where am I going to put that? Actually, which way is south? So I think that is not north. That is north. Okay. So what I could do is, now these don't have rails either, which is kind of annoying. I mean, I could do this, but again, like, there's no way to actually connect these unless you put something on the bottom side. And then if I do bring this out, it's gonna have to go to here, and then to here. And then that would be where those have to go. And if I did that on the south side too, then it would be more of like a meandering walk, but at the same time, like, these need some sort of rails or something. And the only way that I can do that is to go with the light armor panels and do these things, right? And then that would be sort of the railing there. But the problem is once we get up to, you know, this, like, we can't, I mean, I suppose it might work, I don't know. But then we got to do something on the bottom side too to make sure these all connect to each other. And what would be an interesting way to do that? I kind of want to use these. You know, just kind of do it like that. And then place this on top. I don't know how that's going to look though. It would be interesting, but I don't know if interesting would necessarily be good in this case. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. I mean, it'll work for what I'm trying to do, but I don't know how I feel about this. Sir, what are you doing? Yeah, I mean, like, if I'm gonna do this, then I would probably want to do something, I don't know, like glass or something in here. And at least, you know, make it look, you know, interesting. But this, I don't think is gonna fly. Let's just put all of this in there, because if I can connect these on the side, then I don't necessarily need anything underneath. Now there might be a way to make this look a bit more interesting, like if I did something like this. I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing or not. Then of course we'd have to put this over here on this side as well. And we need another one up there. And this is gonna have to be sideways. And then here I can actually do like a normal rail, I think. But maybe we continue with this. I've already got it set. And then I can just put like a rail over here. So we'll go with this guy and put it actually on top of the vent. And then if I need to, I can paint those like a certain design or color. And then we have like our little railing here. Now the only bad thing is we're gonna have solid blocks out here. So we're gonna be like running into a wall, which, you know, is functionally fine. Aesthetically though, I don't know. But yeah, so now that that sidewall is done, I can actually take these out. And then what I think I'll do instead of these is I'll run some 2x1 window under there. Because that block space should be completely empty and open. So what I can do instead is take this and we'll do it so it's on the dark side. And we'll run that up like that. And I think that will make it look better. And then, let's see, we're gonna need the other side now. All right, so you can go there and there and there. Right, and then I need to rotate this down this way. Okay, and then this needs to rotate this way. Then we need just the flat piece. There we go. So I'll have to figure out like a nice something or other, but I think the glass under here makes that look a lot better. Then of course, this block doesn't need to be there either. So we'll get rid of that. And then this also adds more structural support to the floor. So it's not just this. And actually I could get rid of this entirely, now that I think about it, and just have that be the support, which I think would look a lot better. And then I'll work on finishing up this wall as well. That's not going to be the right side. Yeah, there we go. And then this has to go that way. Oh, no, I put the wrong one. It's got to be this one, and then on that side. Wait, no, that's not right either. That's in the wrong place. Okay. Okay, let's just throw in some stairs. So that way we know what it is that we're trying to build onto. So 1, 2, 1, 2 should be where that goes. All right. No, that's going to be the other one. Okay. Oh no, I'm off by one. Dang it. Well, that was unfortunate. Okay, sir, if you don't mind. Alright, so that has to go there. So change the color, grab the stairs. There we go. Okay, let's try this again. And it just said my energy was low, which is rude, calling me low energy like that. Alright, and then we need that piece again. And flat piece. Traveling Ham, welcome, says good evening. Good evening to you as well. Just doing a little building here. There we go. Now that I've got that set up, we can throw our stairs in here on the other side because they'll actually have something to connect to. That is not where you were supposed to go, sir. Okay. So that'll be good there. And then we'll put in the windows, and then we'll go and get some more charge. There we go. And then I'll work on this wall once I get back. Alright, so now we get to go all the way down, and then, oh, don't hit that. Oh, jeez. Let's see. Traveling Ham says, gotta love Bob. Can't use it on my EOS server. Consoles don't like the mods with scripts. Yeah. So this is a single player world, which means that I can do whatever I want. So that is why I like to build on single player worlds. Alright, excellent. Back up. What is that up there? Is that an unknown signal? Dude. 4 kilometers directly above us. It's very close. Alright. So now, we have to do the other side, which is going to be a lot easier. That one. There we go. Just put you there, there, there. And then, let's see. Is that the right one? No, that is not the right one. Oh, it's placing it in the wrong, that's why. Okay. Like, I'm pretty sure that's the right one. There we go. And then this can go there. And then I'm gonna need, oh, I forgot to put these ones on. Oh well. Oh, right. These ones don't actually need to be there because they're gonna be solid block. There we go. And then go back to gray and wonderful. All right. So now we have our slow, gradual, very fancy looking little staircases up here going up into the restaurant area. At least that's what I'm planning for this to be. And then this will just kind of be out there. I have that one going out 4. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives us 3 spaces for a 45, which I'm okay with. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Although if I did go back one more, I could do a 2x1 and then a 45. And I think I'd have space for 2 45s, which might actually be better. No, I think that would just be 1 45. So we'd have to go out from this one. But that's acting as our railing, so we can't go out from that one. We can go out from this one, though. Alright, so I'll just go out 3 from either edge. Alright, so that should be good. Alright, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then the rest of this can be filled in. Okay, so that's going to be out like that, and I am out of plate. These should be connected, right? Alright, plate. Also, I don't need any of that. So, back in we go. Alright. And also, these don't need to be there anymore. I'll get rid of each of these. So we'll just have the supports on the north and south side for the stairs, and that should be okay. Alright. And then that's just going to give us 145. Yeah, it should be fine. Okay. So I'll throw the 45 in there, and then we're going to need... Oh, but then again, these can actually be longer over on this side. So I could make this a little bit chunkier going this way. Or I could shorten this. So that way this remains kind of the same. Let's make it wider. I think that'll be better overall. Give us more space up here. Not that we need more space, but, you know, we'll have it. Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it, right? Okay, so that'll be out to there, and then we'll have a 2x, and okay. So that's 3, then we get our 2. How is that gonna work? I think that'll be fine. Okay. Throwing our little 2x1 thing here, makes something of a circle, rounded corner, whatever you want to call it. And the best thing is we can actually make the railings work with this as well, so that should be fine. And then I did move this out one more over here to make everything fit. All right. And you can go there, and you can go there. And then that can go there. Wonderful. All right. And then this just has to go out one more, and then we just need to fill in this. All right, so 2 out over here, and nope, we gotta go one more out. 2, 3, 1, 2. There we go. That looks better. 45 and go over here with this. If you ever liked geometry as a kid, this game is the game for you. It's all about trying to figure out how to make things fit together. And this one goes out one more. Okay. So that gets a 2 and a 1, and then that is everything. All right. There Okay, so this is going to be our restaurant area. I'm going to need a bar, central bar type thing. That'll be interesting to try to build. Counter. Hang on. Decorative. One of these has like all of the things, and it's not that one. Am I missing? I feel like I'm missing it. It was in one of these, right? Ah, they put in the kitchen one. Okay. That makes sense. 'Tis a counter after all. Alright. So, we're gonna need area for the barkeeps to do their thing. And then we're gonna need a nice little corner right here. And then I have to figure out how to put in some TVs in here too. I'm going to want to angle them down as well, so that's going to make things a bit more complicated. Okay, so now that we've got our little wraparound bar, now we want to go into the desks here. Make ourselves an actual bar with lots of stools for people to sit at. And I'm out of interior plate. Okay. Let's see. If I could type interior, there we go. Grab like another 100 of those, another 100 of those. That should work. Ashton Davis, welcome, says, hey, hey. Hey, hey yourself. Welcome to the stream. I am working on building a restaurant that's very high in the air over the moon. That would actually be a good name for this whole area, is Over the Moon. Huh. Put in these little corner seats, because people like to sit on the corners. I know I do. There we go. Okay. Now, how do we get them some LCDs? Oh, and I can actually recharge myself now just by sitting in a seat. That's nice. Hydrating myself. All right. So there's that. We have our bar area made. Now we gotta put tables around everywhere. That's gonna be fun. I want to make some big tables too, so maybe we put the big tables over here where there isn't like a stairway coming up. So I think that should probably work. Make sure we got plenty of room for people to walk around. And then, let's see, we'll throw a couple of these on the corners just to make them look more fancy. And we'll do the same thing over here. I feel like these tables are a little skinny for how long they are. Yeah, it should be alright though. Alright, and then I gotta plop down a whole bunch of little, like, 4x corner little tables around here. Then I got to put a railing around the whole thing. And then I got to figure out what to do about the LCDs. Because I want people to be able to see them without cranking their head all the way up. Now, does this actually matter in the game itself? No, it does not. But for aesthetics, it does. So, before I do that, let me put in what I was going to put over here. And then this is just going to be basically like this. Then I got to do the same thing over here. Okay, and there's that. Good. All right, and then that can go in there. Okay, and then I could actually put some lights under there too to light up the area, so it's probably a good use for this. You are not supposed to go there, sir. There we go. Okay, so now we have all of this stuff kind of coming into the middle. We are definitely low gravity here. So that all looks good. Now I gotta figure out where we want to put these LCDs. I figure if I can extend them off of that, that might be kind of good. But I think they're going to interfere with each other if I do it there. All right. I could do just like single LCDs and put them off of this block here, but I think that's not gonna be ideal. Now, the LCDs that I'm thinking about using are these ones, the sloped ones, because then, you know, they're kind of at the right angle and you're not looking at it skewed, which will be nice, especially if you're sitting at the bar. Like if you're looking up at a 45, right, then you want to be looking at a 45-degree tilted screen. Is it strictly necessary? No, but I still want this to look nice, so. The only other thing is this is kind of chunky. So if I were to put this in here, it'd have to be in there like that, right? But I want it to be like down a level. So it's kind of like here, which I think might work. Maybe. I'm gonna have to get a little creative with how I connect them into here though. How do I want to do this? Is there a thin block that fits into a corner? That one fits into the center, so that's not going to work. mean, there is a block that can do that, but I don't want to use it because it's just literally a block. I wonder how these would look. It's gonna be weird, like, no doubt it's gonna be weird. But if I could make it maybe not look as weird, I can then just kind of have that in there. Or maybe, no, we would have to drop this down again, right? So, truss. Let's go with this one. Because it looks kind of like it's got, you know, all of the wiring and stuff in there, right? So it looks like you could run wiring in there. And then if I did that on either side, it wouldn't completely destroy the view looking up, which is good. And then it would still allow me to put these LCDs in there at the correct level. Oh, did I put that in there? I put that in there wrong. Crap. You're in there wrong. Okay. So this has to go, there we go. Sir, thank you. All right. And it's gotta go that way. There we go. Okay. And then what I can do is set all of my LCDs in here, and it'll just be a block of them. And then in here, I could either put in that, or I could do a window instead, which I think I should probably do the window instead. And then we definitely want the inverted one, or non-inverted one, I should say. There we go. And I think that puts everything kind of where it needs to go. As far as like if I'm sitting in one of these seats. Yeah. That's actually really nice. Like, bam, it's right there. Okay. So that'll be good. I am running low on O2 though. So let's go and replenish ourselves. Let's see, where are we? That's south. Okay, so we need to go over here onto this side. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Wonderful. All right. So now we go back and I'll back up in here, and then I'm also gonna have to figure out. I don't know if I'm probably gonna need to figure out like some sort of an elevator system to move people from the level below, or from the garages at least, up into here. So that'll be interesting. And I also have to figure out this other side too, and get those stairs in there. It's kind of empty at the moment. But we've got that set up. LCDs all around. You can still kind of see up in there, like especially if you're here, like you can still see up in there. So that's, I'm okay with that. I don't know how I feel about having this right here, or if I should make this kind of flow into it. It's fine for now. Okay. Next thing. Probably more tables. So let me just get this out here. So if I put a table here, because it's going to take up 4 block spaces, right? So I want to make sure that I'm spacing this out so that way it works with where everything else is going. So I could probably put a table here, but then that would throw off the balance here. I could put a table here and another table here. That could work. Okay. Wow, this one just does not want to cooperate with me. So it's kind of sad because like these, like this entire backspace behind here, like just isn't being used. And it's like, can't we do better? I'd like to put like some kind of facing, you know, outside, just kind of like up against the railing that's going to be on here, but the railing itself is going to interfere with that. So unless there's a desk that is diagonal, which there is not. Yeah, that's not great. I could potentially put like small tables in here. Then we would just have kind of like this empty space here, which I don't know if I like or not. And also the tables just happen to be just shorter than what these are. So if I put that in there, I mean, like if I put that in there and I'm looking here, like it's going to be blocking most of my vision here. So I don't like that idea exactly. But if I just put a railing in here, it's just going to look weird. You know? Maybe not that weird. I don't know. But I need construction components to make those, so let's go and get them. Why are you here, sir? I feel like you're not supposed to be there. Yeah, and over here too. What the heck? Oh, I see what happened. It was when I was trying to rotate everything, like it built extra pieces that it wasn't supposed to. That's why I gotta turn off your bobs. Always turn off the bobs. Alright, that should be fine. Okay, so components. Grab, I don't know, like 100. Probably grab a few more of those. All right. All right. Okay, so back to this railing shenanigans. Rail, I need the infinite version. There we go. Nope. Yep. Nope. We're gonna need the left ones. There we go. And then this gets rotated around the other way. And then that's perfect. Okay. And then we'll throw in too high of an angle here. My rotate is weird. Okay. So that could go there. Looks like I'm missing something here. Nope, that's the wrong side. There we go. Okay. So that should be good there. And then we're going to need more space over here. And this will just be railings all the way across. Might as well do all these ones first, right? Okay, now we need... Yep, that is the right one. Wonderful. Alright, and then these will go here. Okay, and we'll go with the left ones. There we go. That should be all of that. Now we just need the diagonal to fill in the missing spots. I think that's it. All right, cool. I don't know if you guys heard that cracking, but that was my neck and back. Fun times. All right, next thing, we're going to need to put in another couple tables. So these ones will go here. And then, oh, that's not going to work right there. But that's where it's got to go. Just do like a little 3 table. That's just gonna look weird. Oh wait, no, that's can't go there anyways. Wait, what? Are these offset? No, that's correct. Oh, wait, what? Right, this whole thing is offset. Because I've got one side that's 1 block longer than the other. Okay. Never mind. Oh, you weren't supposed to delete that one, sir. Whoops. Okay, then I suppose this one can just stay like that. I guess. And then we'll just work on putting another table in here. And then we can not put in another table here. Well, if that's the case, then what I'm going to want to do is to make this a longer table. To fill up the space. And this will all be left open, I suppose. Okay. And then something I could do here is throw in some planters. So I've got this whole area here that's not being used by anything. Do I want to put the planter there? Is that going to be too far? I think it'll be fine. Yeah, it should be enough for him. Adds a little greenery in here, which is nice. Let's see, Ashton says, haven't played this in a while, but why are the things you playing building themselves? Is it a mod or DLC? It is a mod. It is called the Nanobyte, or sorry, Nano something build and repair unit. So they are in here. So it's an AI build and repair unit. We call them Bobs because they build things, you know, Bob the Builder. So if you ever hear anyone talking about Bob, this is what they're talking about. All right, so that should be good. I think we've got a fair selection of tables around here, which I'm okay with. Okay, so let's go back to here. You don't need to be here. Okay, there we go. And then that. But yeah, the Bobs are absolutely required if you're doing any kind of a big build, because otherwise you're going to be spending like 90% of your time just welding, which is boring. And I like to build big, so, you know. Alright, and then you can go there, you can go there. And then I think we had that even here. There we go. And then I think we can put in some smaller... Oh, no we can't. Because we only have the one block space in here that's available right now. More planters. Because if you have rented the big tables, you are an important person, and so we should try to respect your privacy. Plus, if I do this, it gives kind of like a nice little area over here for people to kind of congregate and talk without completely interrupting what those guys are doing. So I think that's okay. Do the same thing over here on this side. There we go. All right. And I need power. I really should build a med bay around here somewhere. Or at least start working on a med bay. I'll probably put it at the garage level. Because I'm going to have like a bunch of empty interior space, so I think a med bay would probably be a good place for it. And plus, every section's got a, well, every fifth section anyways is, sixth section has got to have a med bay. So that is why each of our little donuts here, and there's 4 of them down there. Yeah, each of these little donuts has a med bay inside. And that's that way if you're working in here, you don't have to fly too far to get to a med bay. There we go. Okay. And then I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this area down here too, because I gotta do something with it. I think that'll work there. Right, and then let's do the corner desks over here again. Might as well place this one as well, because I know it's got to be there. sir. Thank you. There we go. And that one's already done. Excellent. Okay, next. So many tables to build. And then this one has to go there. I think that's where that has to go. Yeah. That one kind of goes alongside this one. All right. Okay, so there's that, and then we need the 6-person tables. Slightly bigger tables for larger parties. And then this should be another entranceway, so more planters. How close did I make that wide? No, I made that pretty close, okay. There we go. Now I just gotta finish over here. And I'm out of interior plates. Alright. Let's see, interior. Grab 100 of these. Or 80. Alright. Okay, and then I need to set up these tables. That is not where you were supposed to go, sir. No. Ashton Davis says, seems super useful. They are indeed. But they do make the game extremely easy once you get, all of your resources figured out. Because I'm still playing on survival here, so I still absolutely have to, get all of the resources that I'm using to build all of this stuff. But I've got that automated as well. There we go. There's our restaurant area all done. All I need now is a jukebox. And then which way is south? I think this is actually south over here. I can't see down far enough. Is there a gold mine over there? No, there's not. Okay, so then this way south. Yeah, okay. So this is the south side, which means I will put jukebox. Oh, do I not have that yet? I might not have that yet. Jukebox. Music player? Jukebox? Okay, what do I have to build to get this? A speaker. Or sound block. Okay. Let's build a sound block. There. Hey, we've unlocked it. Easy. Alright, now, jukebox. There we go. Now, can I still get in here? Yes, I can. It's a tight squeeze, but it's there. Oh, no, I can't get through. Oh, I'm stuck. No. Okay. Maybe it doesn't like being in here. Okay, so what do we want? Music. Clang the Conqueror? Dude. I don't know, like, I know that one of these was, like, really, really nice. I don't remember which one it was. Is it Entropy? I think that might have been one of them. Memory? I don't know, we'll add that one too. Space Funk, sure. Main theme remix? Okay. There's a lot of like concert stuff in here. That's kind of nice. Out of early access live. Okay. I don't know. Let's just see what we got and hit some play. It froze. That's not good. Oh, here we go. And then we just need the sound to be up. It's already up. Okay. Range 50 meters. Is that going to cover this whole area? All right then. Certainly interesting. 50 meters. That's going to be 25 blocks. That should be enough. And I'm probably not going to be able to hear it like down here. Well, no, I think I probably should still be able to. Okay. And then I'll mess around with the LCDs eventually and give them like, I don't know, flickering images or whatever. So that should be fine. But now we have some background music, so that's nice. Right, so next thing I gotta do is build this other staircase, which I have been regretting, or not regretting. What is the right word? When you don't want to do something. I thought it was an R word. I could be wrong. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2. That's where that should go. Okay, then we'll do window. And then that gets to go there. And then that gets to go on top of here, sir. Thank you. 8. And 9. And then 8. There we go. All right. There we go. Okay, so with that all done, that should make putting these things on a lot easier. Let's see, I'm gonna need the flat. There we go. So it's gonna go there, and 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 there. Okay. And then that gets to go onto there. Oh, I forgot to put this one on. Whoops. Okay. And that can go there. And then flip it upside down. Fill in these gaps. Wonderful. All right, and then we can use the same one on the inverse side over here. Sir. There we go, there we go, and there we go. Okay, now I need the flat pieces again. And then this one. Alright. Now we can flip over to the other ones. How dare you accuse me of being low energy? I am full of energy. As I'm talking in my monotone, very, very boring voice, I'm sure. Alright, so that can all go there, and now I need to use the same block over here on this side. Right. And then we need flat block. There we go. Okay, so staircase is done on both sides now. Excellent. All right, and then I need energy. Excellent. All right, so now we need to go all the way back up again. You know what would be kind of interesting? If I built more of these little holdy things. Like another one of those, like here. Could be interesting. I'll hold off on that for now, though. All right, so let's hop back inside. All right. Take a little walking tour of our restaurant here. Coming to the front. Yeah, this is the song that I like. This is nice. I do have a couple of empty blocks right in here that I could put something in here with. Wow, it just like threw me away from that. That was weird. Little music break right here. Wait for the drop. Not much of a drop, but I'm okay with that. I like this part. It's like super grungy. I don't know. I like club music. Club music is nice. But it's got to be like this kind of club music. It can't be like, you know, remixing like popular songs because that's just boring. I mean, it's got to be like, you know, instrumentals, I guess. Oh, and I missed some stuff over here. Okay. There we go. Okay, so that is pretty much that. I am going to want to put some lights in here. Your health is critical. I kind of want to do like these light panels. Oh, not there. I like having music while I work. It's nice. Oh, these ones are too far in. Your suit energy is 0. There we go. Okay. So now I just gotta adjust these. I'm definitely gonna want the radius to be a lot bigger. Let's see, we gotta cover 3 blocks worth, so that's gonna be 6 meters at least. And we also want to be wide as well, which means we probably want to go down to about 10 meters. So 10, and then we'll copy this, except for this part right here, and then we will just paste. All right, so that should be good for those. Now I could increase the offset and put the center of the light farther down. I mean, that would be an offset of like 5 meters, I think. It might be the way to go, actually, because I don't want it to go up on top too much. Go. Excellent. And if by listening to this you guys have a better idea of what my musical taste is, all the better. It's like, this is great too, because it's like, it's instrumentals along with a little bit of, you know, I don't know, it's just nice. I like it. Okay, so we've got all of that. The area should be relatively well lit up. Like I said, if I move the offset here, because right now the center of the light is here, so it's making a 10-meter wide circle around it, and that's where the light is. If I offset this by 5 meters, or even 2 meters, well, I'd probably have to do it about 4 meters. So I drop it down 2 blocks and it would be here instead, and then 10 meters out from here. But I don't know if that's strictly necessary. And of course I could put, you know, additional lights on here if I wanted to. I don't know if that's necessary though. All right, and then we have this area down here. And to be honest, I don't even know what I want to do with this whole area. And then below this is supposed to be like apartments. So we'll have a couple blocks underneath this for apartments. And then everything below that is going to be the garages. So let's work on filling in the area under here. And then we'll run this back. And then I'll have to figure out how I want to run, because I mean this is going to be like the hotel version of it, or the hotel portion of the whole thing, so. This is going to be where all of the travelers go to grab a nice bite to eat, you know, get some rest before they have to go on the next leg of their journey. Then of course the spaceport itself is going to have like a residential area as well, but this is kind of more, I don't know, for those who actually have to go down to the surface. Because I mean most of the people are going to be up at the spaceport, right? But if they do have any business down here, then this would be kind of like the opportune place for them to hang out. And of course, you know, if you have too many people up there, they can come down here for extra places to sleep, etc., so on and so forth. So I'm just trying to make it look, or I don't know, be acceptable for that particular type of thing that I'm trying to do here. Alright, so now that this is supported by the stairs, I can get rid of this and not have to worry about anything falling down. And then we'll make a little octagon down in here again, because of course we're going to. And then I'm also going to have to figure out... Oh, I'm out of steel plate. Okay. I should probably get some electricity too. I also have to figure out the elevators that I want to put in here. I'd like to have them automated. You know, sensors and everything, but that requires a fair bit of space. I don't know how much space I'm going to have, so... I mean, I could probably make it work. Okay, back up. Okay, and then in this area as well. Oh man, I was gonna say, like, if I didn't have these pillars here, this would be the only thing holding up the entire thing. Okay, so I think I'm gonna take this piece out and then put in another section of this. Didn't this just play? I mean, I'm okay with it, of course, but... But I'm gonna need this in here because, you know, the hotel rooms are gonna need oxygen. So we're gonna have to figure out how to get these all out to each of the different hotel rooms. And then also this is structural as well. Helps hold everything together, so that'll be good. Alright, so... And then these will be like floor to ceiling windows here for, you know, the nicer apartments. And then we'll have like apartments or hotel rooms, whatever, inside that don't have windows for those who can't afford to have the windows or the nice view, or for those who are simply in a hurry. Alright, and then I gotta figure out how people are gonna get from here up to the restaurant, and then also from there down to the garages, or the port, mini port. And then I gotta fill in all of this with blocks, so that's gonna be fun. And then, let's see, so what I would like to do... This song's funny. So this is basically a robot singing a song. It's kind of funny. Anyways, back to what I was doing. What I would like to do is to have like central staircases going down here to the kind of the hotel area. This song is so funny. Okay, but let's see, we're probably going to want a central area for hotel reception, which means that the staircases are probably going to have to be going towards the outside. So, all right. So 1, 2. How much space do I want to leave them? And then underneath this, we could probably put like, I don't know, useful things for hotel guests. So I don't know if weapons racks or something like that, but wait, hold on, I have an idea. Dispenser. I can use this and we'll do like a little hallway type thing, like this. So you like kind of go in there, but then this whole thing is underneath the stairs. Like that. And then this would have to come out. So let me see if I can get this. There we go. So we're gonna have to take that out. Well, no, probably not that one, but these two most definitely. And then that'll bring them all the way out to the end, but not all the way to the end. So that should be okay. Okay. So that is how they will get up there, and then I want to put glass around here to sort of, you know, I don't know, shield this area, I guess. Okay. Something like that. Okay, so that should work for that. And then the hallway itself is going to be 3 wide here. So that should allow people to still kind of like walk by here. Kind of feel like we need an ice maker, like in here or something. And then this would be like the wall for, you know, where the first hotel rooms are, I guess. And then I'd have to figure out how we want to, how to put all these things in there. We're going to have suites, right? So that'll be the rooms with the view. I don't know, we've got a lot of space to work with, so I can put quite a few rooms down here. I just need to make sure that they all have, you know, the standard stuff, so shower, bathroom, you know. It's all got to fit, and I want to have them to have at least a little bit of room as well, so got to figure that out. One of the things that I can do with having 2 blocks of space here is I could put like little greebling, I guess, kind of make the ceiling not flat. And I can do that in all the rooms too, so that should be fine. And I'm out of plate. Alright, plate. There we go. And then another thing that I probably should do is have like an entrance somehow. Like an entrance from the outside. So then you would go, and I think I want to put it like over here on, like if those are north and south, then probably on the east and west I'll have the entrances to the outside. And then it'll be just like a big corridor. Now we're gonna have the pipe in the way, so you're gonna have to get like around the pipe. But you just kind of like fly in here, and then you can like get your grab boots, and then you'll have a door like on the inside. At least that's kind of what I'm thinking. Alright, so that is the 4th one in. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Alright. And then this can be filled in as well. And then we'll fill in this too. So we're not taking away from the floor space up here, but we are, you know, giving them a nice little walkway down. So that should work. I'll have to put some railing around here, so let's do that. Oh, you know what? Let's not do it that way, because that'll use up too much space. If I do it this way, so I'll be using up this block space here, but then I can actually use the blocks above this open space for other ones. So rather than doing it on either side and wasting all of that space and all of this space, what I can do is just use the space in the middle. And then I can still place things here in these blocks. So that'll be good. And then I need some recharging again. Let's see. That is not what I clicked on, sir. Excellent. All right. Okay, so all right, so that is good there. This This song is so funny. Alright. Now, the only bad thing about doing the rails this way is that these rails are only holding on because of this one right here. So you get rid of this one and these ones to disconnect. Hilarious. Okay, so that is there. Now I just need to get some stairs. Okay, so then that's going to be these two, 1, 2, so that'll go there. And then dispensers. Alright, stairs. Okay, now, windows. I've got the 2x1 here. No, that's a slope. That's not the right one. We got the 1x1s, we got the 2x1s. Okay, so that can go there. And then we'll go here. Okay. Although, I wonder if it would make more sense to have the entrances here? No, I think it does make more sense to have them there. But yeah, so now we can have our hotel reception kind of chilling around here. And then, you know, they'll hand out hotel keys, whatever, and then if you want to go hang out, you can go over here, and then if you want to actually get some food, you just head up here, and you've got the restaurant. So I think that's pretty well laid out. Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think? Well laid out? Not well laid out? Should I do something different? Is it terrible and I should blow the whole thing up? I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. I spent way too much time on this to do that. Alright, let's see. That can go there. Oh, right. I think we actually need another 2x1 here, which means that this needs to go out to there, and then we have, yep, that's better. Okay. And out of steel plate. Excellent. Get rid of some extra stuff. There we go. Okay. That will work. Alright. So that'll get that floor done. And then we can figure out how we got to start sort of maneuvering everything to get as many rooms in there as I can while still keeping them, you know, useful. Okay, you can go there and there and there. That should be good. Okay, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to divide up the rooms. I feel like I should have like little mini hallways like going through here and then back over to there. And then have the rooms kind of be off of those. Because I could put potentially 5 rooms here, so like each of these would have like a room. But with these angled ones, I don't know how well I'm able to fit everything in there. So that's going to be a little complicated, but I can utilize like space in the other rooms to like make things fit. So it's not impossible, it's just complicated. As are most things in life. Okay, so if I was to divide this, especially as we're getting close to the windows here, I would need... No, go... Not that way, this way. So I'd have to do something like this to separate the spaces. Now, this one... Actually, no, I think maybe this one we don't need to do that. I think this one we might just use the flat. And then this would be a slightly smaller room, but it would still have a view. Something like that anyways. And then this one would get a diagonal. And then this one would get a flat. Now I have to make sure that these flats are on this block space, otherwise I'm not going to be able to put a window in here. So, did I put that one on the right? Yes, I did. Okay, good. And then we can do window. Something like that anyways. And then I would have to figure out how to get all of these things to work well together so I can get all the amenities in there. Otherwise, I'm going to have to make this smaller. Yeah, so that's kind of how this would work. That is not where you were supposed to go, sir. And then this one, of course, would just be the 45-degree windows. And then these would just be the flat windows. But if I'm going to make an entrance over here, I might have to shorten this room up a little bit. Unless I make an entrance kind of below this that you can fly into. Or I could put an entrance over here, kind of on the corner. It would be interesting. But I would also still need to make sure that I have room, because this is all going to be the bays for the ships and stuff, so I need to make sure there's room for the ships in here too. And I'm thinking each one is going to have to be at least 3 by 5 as far as like floor space goes. And then we might want to go 5 by 7 for some of them for like the bigger ships. I don't know. I don't know. And I don't like using these for like separators, but I don't think I've got anything else, so I don't know, man. But now I just got to figure out how to actually make these work for rooms. That's going to be interesting. With the 45s at least, because I could throw in like a TV or something on a 45 and then that would leave me a square space behind it for like a bathroom or a shower or something. It's just going to be a little awkward, I think. So I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do this. And then, I don't know, I still kind of want to put like an entrance in here. But then again, that's going to shorten how much space we have over here to work with for this room. But what I might be able to do to increase the space without taking away space from the room is to just go with these. And then that would give me 2 blocks of usable space inside of these. So there's your 2 blocks of usable space. Now that could work, and it would give us a nice solid wall behind here, which then, you know, doesn't reduce the size of this room too much. So that would be a 4 wide room, and then this one would be a 5 wide room. Unless I do the same thing over here, in which case I would have to leave that as a 4 wide room. Which could work, maybe. I don't know, man. So many decisions. I don't exactly know how I'm going to do that. Alright, and so if you guys are living on the east coast of the US, you have 1 hour until New Year's. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the live stream here. And then for those of you who are hanging out with, you know, friends, family, whatever, you guys can go and chill with them for like the last hour until the new year. Me, I'm going to get some food because I'm kind of hungry. Although I have no idea what I want to eat. Could probably make myself some pancakes. That would be good. I don't know. What do you think? New Year's pancakes? I like the idea. Anyways, that is going to be it for the stream. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. We were streaming for over 3 hours, so definitely one of my longer streams. If you like what you saw, feel free to like and subscribe. I do appreciate you guys. And we're trying to beat the algorithm because they have shadow banned me, apparently. So, whatever. Every little bit helps, and I do appreciate it. But that's all I got. So, have a good one, and Happy New Year's.